The Zone at 91.3 presents The B-Side.
Dan Gunn, man.
Hi, Dan.
Welcome back. Wow, it's like you come, you go. It's just like the world's your oyster when it comes to this show.
Yeah, sorry about all the ins and outs and what have you this summer. There's been a lot of travel getting in the way there.
Yeah, well, whatever. I guess we're just player hating. We're just jealous that we weren't on all these excursions.
Let me say that on my most recent excursion, out of the blue, I met somebody from Victoria, and they really like listening to the Zone.
Hey, very cool.
They went on about.
Do you remember their name?
Doug.
I feel like you just made that up.
Doug
Johnson.
Doug loves the Zone.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Doug.
Doug works for VHA.
Oh, very cool. Oh, really?
Yeah, making up that. Now I'm making up a really elaborate backstory.
Yeah. Hey,
Doug's real, and Doug does work at VHA.
Doug, bring back edibles, bro. Come on.
I'm sure he did if he was down at Burning Man.
Yeah, that wasn't our discussion.
Well, you were just at Burning Man, and how was it?
It was great. This year, I think, was one of the better years for art for me. I found some cool stuff, and it struck me while I was down there that over the summer I've seen Victoria artists almost everywhere I went. So this year, there's something called Center Camp. It's a big area. It's kind of like the hub of the community down there. It's the middle of the city. And there's
what are we talking about? At Burning Man?
At Burning Man, yeah.
Right.
And there's the Phoenix Rainbow Project. So Jimbo, we talked about him like 6 weeks ago, maybe 8 weeks ago on the air. He did the James and the Giant Peach set.
He did the Peach, yes.
That's right. And he also does all the set design. His Giant Rainbow was like the centerpiece of Center Camp. So when you went down there's this Victoria-made amazing art piece that was there. And there was something just before that in Oregon called Oregon Eclipse, which was right in the path of the total blackout, probably where it would have gotten dark.
Were you on the path of totality?
I wasn't. No, I was here. But another artist from Victoria was there. His name's Joshua Smith. And remember, I don't know if you guys ventured towards the dance tet at Tall Tree, but there was an area of the forest that was lit up with lasers. Did you see, like, they're moving lasers? So the trees were all like green dots that were moving around. And
how many years have you been at Tall Tree with me? I've never gone past your motorhome. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't venture down there either. So
it's far away, right? It's got to be a good 750 steps away from from the main stage.
Yeah.
And so we this last year we were walking, and one of my friends was bound and determined to hear a DJ. I don't want to say some DJ because I'm sure they were great. And unfortunately for them, my cousins and I were more mesmerized by Josh Schmidt's Illuminist Forest, which I've seen in other things in Victoria. And he brought that down to the Oregon Eclipse event as well, so people could see that. So I haven't talked to him yet, but what if it was lit up during the day, during the eclipse? That'd be pretty cool.
Right.
And so he's got this ever-living organic project that's getting bigger and more elaborate. And also at Shambhala, Monkey See Interactive, Scott Amos, he's the one who built, the big light-up cubes that are over by Dockside Green.
Yes. Yeah.
He built those. He built the Registroid, that cash register that makes all the noise. He built the Philips, the Philippophone. I can't remember what it was.
It's that old organ that plays old bottles.
Yeah. He built that. Well, DJ Anger was playing at Shambhala, and he made this light-up totem with DJ Anger's logo on it, where it did all this crazy stuff. So he was at that, and at a Base Coast, he brought a bunch of stuff, and so. What struck me as I was driving in today when thinking about what we could talk about was how many Victoria artists have been on the road this summer taking amazing art. When I was down in the desert, the people who helped me program the lighting for Rocket Sauce, the art car, Adam Elliott and Gabby were there at camps. And so Victorian artists have been on the road all summer long bringing these amazing art projects along the way. And every one of them, at some point, I found myself in the dark staring at going, that's really cool.
I'll tell you, it is really cool, man. I'll tell you the one thing that strikes me about a lot of the artists that you mentioned, and just artists in general, especially with the type of work that you're describing, is that these are people who are doing it for no other reason than perhaps two things. One, their own enjoyment, but moreover, to share it with people.
Yeah, it's not easy to get the resources and the time to build something that's remarkable, and then to get a place for it, and then to transport it, and then to keep it working. These are people who have to create and have to share, and they're willing to go far and wide to do it. And so it makes me really proud when we're somewhere and somebody's talking about something, I'd be like, I know that person.
Yeah.
I know the people who made that. And so yeah, that's been on my mind because I've seen some amazing art all summer long, and it's thanks to those givers.
Cool.
Well, welcome back, buddy.
Thanks, guys.